Hey, hi, hello, good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot Live. How is everybody this fine Woo Woo Wednesday? Yes, I look like I don't have any hair right now. Let me just adjust some things. Light adjust here. Doesn't need to be super bright, but just enough to light up the situation a little bit. How is everybody? All right. Hello, hello. Yeah, we have some weird kind of stormy weather. That's just kind of been par for the course this winter, this summer. That's the word I was looking for. How is everybody? We have some candles finally that I can show you that I'm working on. I gave a bunch out that needed to go out. My sister's kids are all three born in August, and we had a birthday party for them this past weekend when my mom was in town, and they all three were like, I want candles, so we did candles. I'm still not happy with this lighting, sorry. You guys know me, always messing with lighting and trying to get it just so. Sorry, that's my light making that clicking sound. Okay. I don't think it needs to be quite that bright though. Something along those lines, maybe. I don't know. It's pointed at me, but it's hard to tell. Let's see. Move it closer. All right. See, the whole backlighting thing would work if I didn't have this automatic, I don't know, it just keeps readjusting to the circumstance rather than allowing me to have manual control over it. And my hair's doing its thing. How is everybody? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we had all sorts of stuff going on today, just trying to get all the last minute school things figured out. We purchased everything. We just need to get it all put where it needs to be, and everything in backpacks and closets and everything washed and, all the fun things. So that's what we've been doing most of the day. And now Wrigley is at football practice. This is his one and only year doing football because it's a flag football, not a tackle football. He doesn't want to do tackle football because he doesn't want to hurt himself majorly. So we're going to stick to just like football, but he's there, and then I guess Boston's golfing. And yeah, so I don't even need to worry about that, but I do want to tuck him in. So I'm not going to go super, super late tonight just because tomorrow is the first day of school for the boys, which is an early out day because Thursdays are early out. And then they have Monday off, which is Labor Day, isn't it? Is it Labor Day? I think so. So yeah, a 1.5 day school week this week, and then a 4-day school week the next. Yeah, it is always concussions are serious, right? Yeah, it's a scary thing. They even sent home with Boston, my older kid, all this concussion information, and that we have to sign all these waivers and stuff. But Boston's not playing football; he's just doing basketball through the school, and then his other sports are like more Parks and Recreation and like the Little League and all that. So yeah, back to school. Yeah, Brandy Lynn, I saw that you had emailed me today, but I've not read it yet. So I will be getting back with you very shortly. But I've come to this just executive decision that outside of live streams, but I'm just going to kind of take a break. Let's see, this rest of this week and all of next week and maybe part of the next week, just to recalibrate myself after having the kids home all summer long and just being busy and go, go, go. And yes, it's still going to be a bit busy and go, go, go with Wrigley in 2 different sports. Boston's not in sports yet, but he's doing a lot of golfing in his golf classes every Tuesday night. But during the day, I want to just kind of recalibrate myself, just maybe get some things done at home, maybe work on some candle stuff if that feels good to me without just having to just jump in and get going, balls to the wall, hit the ground, run it. I just want to just take a breath because it's been in a lot of ways a really short summer, but in a lot of other ways a really long summer. Yeah. So anywho, I will show you the 3 candles I made for my niece. These are basically I made two and made like a carbon copy. As I made one, then I made the other one right after it. So these are the three colorful candles on that are not fall themed on the thumbnail. But I'm going to show them to you more up close and personal here. And then maybe I'll just start with my regular old road opener candle. This is kind of the biggest. This and my money candle are probably my two biggest staples and winners as far as what people order. And by people, I mostly mean my friend Jessa. And, just me giving it to friends and family. Because this is one, well, the scent first and foremost is called Golden Hour. I liken it to high-end sunscreen. And I'm not like a coconut sunscreen fan, or even just the smell of coconut in general. A lot of times it smells very synthetic to me. I have a very strong sense of smell, and I can sense the subtleties. And normally most commercial coconut scents just do not do it for me. But this one, it's such a subtle, very natural, like you crack open a coconut and you can smell it like that. That's what this smells like, very subtly, but mixed with some other things. And I don't even remember what all the notes were in this, but I love it so much. And it's like a coconut that you could get away with year round. This is not just like summer vibes, although, yes, summer as well. But I feel like this could be a year round deal, at least in my home, because it's a very clean, very, I don't know. I love it. I love it. But yes, the road opener candle. And I'm going to light this beast up on tomorrow, Jupiter Day. This one's mine, so I'm going to light this up. I have a plan. I have an idea, something I want to move forward that may actually surprise you guys, but I'm not really going to let you guys know what it is until later. It's not like I'm starting a new channel or coming back to an old channel. Nothing like that. This is something that I haven't done since around 2010. So it's kind of like scary in a way. And also, I need a new start with certain things with my work. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So there's the road opener candle that I'm going to be using for myself tomorrow. So this is a little 4-ounce candle, and I found the scents from, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Sol de Janeiro like sprays, and I think they have other stuff. They're always at Sephora and stuff. They come in all these pretty like different colored bottles and stuff. But I made 3 of my niece's favorite ones of those, but I also kind of amped it up because to me, those scents weren't very strong. Again, I'm not like a let me hit you in the face with my candle strong, like hot throw person, but I like a good medium hot throw, meaning you can smell the candle when it's burning, or even cold throw when you just open it and smell it like that. I like it to be that I can actually smell it, rather than it being so subtle. You're like, what's going on here? But I don't like it to like smack me in the face and like make my eyes water. I don't like that either. I like a good happy medium. And the Sol de Janeiro scents weren't quite hitting that happy medium for me. So I added a little spin of a twist of my own to kind of enhance and bring out what was already there. So this is the Bom Dia Bright Cherryosa 40 mixed with Amaretto Madeleine. And it's just a fun little spell candle here for whatever purpose. I have not charged this one up or programmed it quite yet, but I'm excited to figure that out when the time comes, and it smells so good. This one is the Beja Flor Cherryosa 68 of the Sol de Janeiro. I can talk, I swear. Plus, I added a scent that I just love called Sea Salt Orchid or Saltwater Orchid. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell these, but this was like a beauty, glow up, self-care kind of vibe that I was going for with this for my niece. And of course, I made myself one as well, or just like a tester. Not like why not? Why not, put those intentions in and use it to manifest while I'm also testing my candles and my wicks, and if everything's going good. But I love this one. It's not as maybe over the top and bright as some of the other ones I make, but I kind of like that about it, that the lips just kind of pop. Pop. And they kind of stand on their own a little bit with we still have some selenite, we've got some rose quartz, we've got what else did I put in this one? I think there's also clear quartz in there as well. But yeah, you can see a little bit of that going on. And then the last one, oh, it smells so good, is this one. And this is the, let me say what it is, Brazilian Crush Cherryosa 62 mixed with Golden Hour, which is the scent from my road opener, just to give it that little bit of oomph to it. And I love it. I love it so much. I think this one's my favorite. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it looks like a party. I know, right? I love it. Yeah, and I took the inspiration of my sister's favorite color combo of kind of the teal and yellow and white. Those were her wedding colors. She loves it. But this was for my niece, which she also kind of likes those colors as well. But she likes a lot of like muted tones and like neutrals. She's really into neutrals. But, you know, because the Sol de Janeiro scents that she just loves so much are like a pop of color, I figured I'd kind of lean into that for her birthday present. And then, of course, I made myself something in tandem. So, yay! Candles for days up in here. So how is everybody? We are still running the candle box. I was thinking of calling it something like glow box, or someone had a suggestion that was like something glow. I can't quite remember, but yeah, like glow up. I don't know, something fun, because yeah, candles are like cozy. They set a vibe, they set a mood. I don't know, but I want one lucky winner to get, so you will get as the lucky winner 2 8-ounce container candles of your choosing, be it a road opener or, you know, a money candle or something you customize. Although I will say, if it's not a scent combination I've tested and all of that, I can't guarantee that it's going to burn, you know, perfectly for you. But something like the Golden Hour, I've tested this time and again, and I've had a lot of feedback that I know this one will work with the exact combination of percentage of fragrance oil and wax and the wick sizes and the wick amounts. I'm using 2 in these little ones. But if you have a scent that I haven't thoroughly tested that you just love and you just want to have, of course I can do that. If you're the winner, you're the one calling the shots for what 2 container candles. And then you're also getting a money reversal, meaning anything that's blocking or standing in the way of your money, resources, finances, abundance in any way, and a general reversal candle, just a general. You can also put a very specific reason to any general reversal spell candle as well. And maybe some little melts and tarts and goodies like that. And I also have a little, one of those like, they look like, I don't vape, and I don't know a lot of people that do, but like they kind of almost look like a vape pen, but it's a lighter. It's like a little taser on the end, and you light your candles with that, and include one of those as well. And I may even order a set of wick trimmers. They're like a little kind of scissors, but kind of fancy, to just get in there and trim your wicks. Because you always, before your first burn, I leave them a little bit longer. I used a bigger wick in this one. Maybe it's easier to see this wick. I would say this is probably somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 inch long, if I had to eyeball it. And I would say to trim it to about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch long on every burn, including the first burn. Because a lot of times you'll get a candle from, you know, somewhere in the store or what have you, and a lot of people don't trim their wicks, and then you get these really high flames on there. You don't really want that, because then your candle will burn too fast. So you don't want the flames just dancing all around and, you know, crazy. And it's also more of a high fire hazard that way. So we don't want that. So trim your wicks, people. Always trim your wicks. And it even says on the bottom with my little sticker I have on here about warning, trim your wicks. All right. So yes, we are doing the candle box giveaway. We're going to continue. I think last count on the last live stream, we had 9 names in here. 9 names. And Katie R is our one and only donation thus far that I think that we're rocking with. Yes. So that her donation today will allot her 2 more entries. And I think she has at least 2 in here. So that will really put her in the lead as far as the most entries in this little shaker here. So for every $11.11 you spend through PayPal donation, we'll grant you an entry. So a full read would give you 2 entries. And of course, the pricing is slightly different through PayPal, or sorry, SuperChat, just because they charge so much more. But you can check all that in the description if you're interested in what's going on with that. We also have a regular giveaway that we always do, or try to always do. I think there was one time since we started that we flubbed doing it because we got bombarded with trolls, and I just was completely just forgot about it. But that was the one time I think since we've had the giveaway going that we didn't do it. And my mailbox is jumping at me for whatever reason. Oh, cannot save mail because yeah, I have no space on my phone. I have no space on my computer. I'm running out of space. I think this is why I just need like a week and a half, a solid week and a half, maybe 2 weeks once the kids go to school to just recalibrate, decompress, maybe do some cleansing and clearing off my phone, off my computer, get things in good working, smooth work operation again. I think that is called for and needed for me just to kind of dust the cobwebs off of all of my work stuff that kind of had to take a back burner since the kids were in summer, not in school. But now they're back to school. Let's dust off those cobwebs. And of course, we also have our drawing. So we have our giveaway and then our drawing. And you do not need to be present to win the drawing, but you do need to be present to win the giveaway just because you need to be there to call out and get the correct answer for what's going on. And we're going to start after, we're 15 minutes and 40 seconds into this thing, but we're going to start with a free collective reading after I catch up on your comments because I see there's a couple shiny new faces in here and some faces we see a lot, which is awesome. So Brandy Lynn, Katie R, Kalite, hello, hello. Jessica's here. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, back to school, back to school. Let's see, Diana, hi, welcome, welcome. Banana Anna S, welcome in. Yep, I think I've yeah, you guys like the candles, thank you so much. Yeah, glow up sounds cute for candles. Yeah, I like it a lot. And that could be like a spiritual glow up, a mental, I said spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, etheric, all the things, glow up, spiritual glow up. And I think that's one of the candles on or it's like spiritual cleansing or spiritual connection to help clear anything standing in the way of your spiritual connection to your own spirit, or that's muddying the waters or confusing you, or trying to copy or mimic your spirit when it comes to intuition. I have a candle in the works for that I'm really excited about. Yes. So let's get right into our collective reading here. Let's do it. And I know in the whole scheduling process, I probably should have done a pick a card style collective reading tonight, but I think instead I will do that next time where I have a little more time. Today just kind of got away with me with just being so busy, and I just wanted to do something kind of seamless, kind of chill tonight. So we'll do that. And then on Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, yes, regular schedule, we will be able to do our live stream on Friday and do a pick a card style collective reading for each of you that want to join in on that or watch the replay. And then next Wednesday, a week from now, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we will do a free one card pull. How's that sound? And we can see my sign tonight. I just realized that. Level up. And a couple of people have asked me, does that like stand for anything with Harry Potter? It actually doesn't. I've never read or watched any of the Harry Potter series. And not because I'm like turned off to it or anything. I just haven't felt called yet. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know. But to me, this just symbolizes that like spark, that connection to your spirit. And lightning also, just as a weird phenomena, I don't know, natural phenomena, if we want to call it that, just has always fascinated me, I guess. And I don't know, I even got some fulgurite, if anyone knows what that is. It is when lightning strikes sand and then the silica of the sand and the electricity and heat of the lightning create like a crystal in the path of the lightning. I got a little pack of 10 pieces. It's a tiny, like they're tiny little pieces. Not teeny tiny, but like the biggest one is definitely smaller than this. We'll just put that way. But I'm really excited to, I want to have one made into like a necklace. I think it's about like this long, and just like kind of have the chain like hook onto each end or something. Or I don't know exactly, but I want to do that. I think it would be very powerful. It seems that way. All right. Hello, Tamara. Welcome. We're just about to get into our free collective reading. So if you have a specific question in mind for what you want this reading to cover, your intention can help sway this reading whatever way it needs to go, because your intention is everything. And we may get your very specific message for you, determining what your question is. And even if you're watching the replay, hey, your energy is still valid here. So let's get into it. And maybe I will actually timestamp these. I'm going to try to do a better job of just like having a consistent timestamp of what's going on these live streams because they can get kind of long sometimes. And I hate for people to have to go search for things. So collective reading, 1947. Reading. And then when I am off the live stream, I will update that. Okay, here we go. Collective reading for those of you that are watching now or on the replay. Any specific questions? Okay, so slippery energy, slippery energy. One kind of fell to the side of my lap, which is the Seven of Pentacles. So there is this element of patience, but the fact it was slippery is it's about to bust through. Something you've been waiting for, you're like on the precipice. It's about to bust through. You're about ready to move forward with something. You've put a lot of nurturing, time, patience, possibly effort. Maybe this is something you've had to back burner, but now it's about to come full on and poppin'. Flow is coming in. There still may be a bit of, I just heard lead time, lead, L-E-A-D, like lead time. Does that mean, I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know. I think I've heard that before, but I don't know what that means. So if that means anything to you, claim it, I guess. But yeah, I'm hearing there's a little bit of lead time before the dam breaks or, that flow just starts coming your way, which I think for most of you watching is a good thing because you don't want it to all just come hit you at once and just be super overwhelming. You want it to have a bit of lead time to maybe get ahead of something. But it's not like there's a problem. This doesn't feel like a problem. This is something you're excited about, something you've been waiting for, but there's maybe just a bit of preparation you're doing. And then these 4 cards all fell to the floor. So we have the Two of Swords, indecisive witch, it says at the top. So there may even have been some back and forth, like, yeah, I want to do this thing. No, I don't want to do this thing. Yeah, I do want to do this thing. Maybe now's not the time. And the fact that you are kind of one foot in one camp, one foot on the other, that's about to change. That's about to shift because there's a situation coming up where it's like you're making, and I usually take this because the Seven of Swords usually is a card of deception, and it can even include us deceiving ourselves, lying, cheating, stealing from ourselves, from our own energy. But I'm actually getting a kind of positive vibe from this. It's like enough is enough. It's like maybe even wrong place, wrong time, and lead time. Like if this spider just had the heads up that, hey, she's going to come in here and squash you if you don't get the heck out of here, or hide, or just don't get your energy out there. There's something where you're going to be forewarned to get you to be forearmed in a situation that you can kind of narrowly miss having this big headache. And it doesn't feel like danger or, losing someone from your life. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like headache, paperwork, extra time you'd have to spend doing something, lead time, a latency between the initiation and completion. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So many of you it's kind of like a Two of Wands energy too. Like, okay, I have my plan or I'm in the process of getting this plan, but yet I'm not ready to like complete what I have planned. Something like this. But yes, I'm seeing, it says here, are your actions really as selfless as you think? And I'm seeing this as a very internal kind of conversation maybe that you're having with yourself about, am I being selfish for putting up boundaries? Am I being selfish for wanting this for myself? The answer is no. You're never selfish for putting your oxygen mask on first. You're never selfish for that. I know a lot of people though can beat themselves up if they're not giving to full capacity and then some, and then hoping they have just a little trickle at the bottom of, the cup left for themselves. And that's about to shift for many of you that are watching. You're ready to really, put your oxygen mask on first and be ready to take care of yourself, not just from I have to take care of myself, but like really nurturing yourself, because that's what that Seven of Pentacles is about. It's, you've done all the work establishing, getting something going. And now it's time to just kind of tend the garden, weed it out, get rid of some of the bugs that have kind of maybe infested or cobwebs that are, building up in the corner. This is about nurturing. All right, what else do we have here? We have the Six of Pentacles. Every blessing you give will eventually be returned to you. And I think the lead time for this that I was hearing is so many of you have given, again, maybe at the detriment of your own energy or to your own self, to your own wishes. It feels like sacrificial energy, sacrifices you've made for your family, for your friends, for people at work, whatever it is. And you're like, when's it going to be my turn? Or when is that going to be returned to me? When's someone going to think of me the way that I've been thinking about everybody else? Or, help me up the way I've been helping everyone else. And that time, it's about to happen for you. You may even literally be finding, lost income or lost resources that you forgot about. This could be, I see someone actually getting like fall and winter clothing out of a storage or a tote and finding like a $20 bill in the pocket, something that, you forgot about and, packed your stuff away. And now you're getting it out for a new season. And oh my gosh, there's a $20 bill in this pocket. Something like this. Maybe even rearranging furniture, moving things, going through drawers, decluttering, purging. You're finding lost resources, lost items, something you're like, oh, I was wondering where that went. Something's returning to you. Not that it was ever missing. It's just, it was kind of just not in your awareness is really what I'm getting there. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is normally a really amazing card. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this card, but this is kind of a sad depiction of that card. And now I have chills. So for some of you, you may be finalizing or realizing a plan or a dream, or something's finally kicking off and you're just not feeling as excited or happy or as fulfilled maybe as you thought you would. And that's okay. Sometimes that's just life, but that's just kind of another boon to really enjoy the journey, because sometimes when we reset destination, it's not going to be everything we built it up to be, right? So this really is about enjoying the journey, taking care of yourself, putting boundaries up, and having it all does look different to everyone. So maybe someone's big idea of success and the like dream fulfillment and wish come true would be to have this big house on the ocean and have all the cats hanging around. And some other person's dream might be to have a tiny home in the mountains with your dog on the porch and a good cup of coffee in your hand. Like, your dream, your completion, your success can look completely different, even from the people you live with or communicate with the most. But whatever success means to you, it's like you are claiming some aspect of that, but it just may not have that oomph, that punch, that fulfillment you were hoping it would. But this is not to say be dejected or it wasn't worth doing. No, it's just there may be some, like, I just heard dopamine. So a lot of times we can be like completely, like, our dopamine receptors can be completely fried, completely taxed. And it's kind of like you start out with, I don't know, eating one Oreo and you get like this little like, ooh, dopamine hit. And then the next time you go, you need 2 Oreos. The next time, 3, just an example. And because we're taxing or overstimulating at times our dopamine receptors. And there's a really easy way to actually reset your dopamine receptors is to do a 24-hour fast. That's something I'm doing. I ate my last meal today around 2:30. So I'm going to break my fast at lunch tomorrow and eat lunch and dinner because today I ate breakfast and lunch. So tomorrow it's going to be lunch and dinner. And then I think I'll gear up. My friend's coming in town, and Friday evening we're going to a Lindsey Sterling concert. So I'm going to kind of give myself a bit of leeway, maybe toward dinner on that, to go out to eat with her. But then come next morning, I'm back in action with the fast. So there might be some resetting of your dopamine receptors you're doing with a fast, or maybe even a fast from your phone, from your device, from all the noise of everybody else, and just being alone. That's a way you can fast your dopamine too, is just to kind of allow yourself to be a little bit bored without all this input, all this just bombardment, all this, people coming at you, bro, Anne Lamott's Bird by Bird, where she tries to teach her classes that the writing's the best part of being an author, but everyone only have questions about publication. It's so true, because that's where the real magic happens, is during the writing process. And that's what people that do get published, like, that's where the bread and butter is in the writing. That's so true. And I have chills now. So there's something very telling about what Brandy said here. So maybe you guys can, even if you're not a writer, look up the Bird by Bird analogy that she's teaching in her classes, or just see what that's all about, because it might pertain to what it is you're doing or what's going on in your life. All right, what's going on here for the rest of our reading here? We have accept love, and especially from yourself. It's time. It's time. Especially with this nurture message we had earlier. Where is it? It's right here. And some of you might literally be tending to your houseplants. This is something I tried to do. Just let's say that I get an A for effort. I tried to go and buy some new houseplant potting soil at Walmart the other day when I had to get a couple of groceries, and they didn't have any. And so I have to go probably tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to do it tomorrow. Go to the local hardware store and just see if they have houseplant potting soil for houseplants specific, because I made a mistake last time, probably about, this had to have been 2019 or so, when I last repotted a majority of the house plants that I do have. I use outdoor potting soil, and for about a year, they had those gnats all up in the soil. I did get rid of them. I don't remember what I did or how I did it, but the gnats just died off or disappeared. They never came back, and my plants are doing pretty well, but I just want to, help them thrive. So there might be something you're up leveling, something you already own, something you've already purchased, something you've already been tending to, caring for, that you just want to revamp it in some way. This can even look like, uh, cleaning off an area and really deep cleaning it, decluttering it, and then only putting back the like show-stopping pieces that you want to keep in, that drawer or that closet or whatever it is. The things that really pull you in, make you excited, make you happy. And that's something I love to do personally with my book collection a lot. And for someone who's a writer and a massive reader, I actually don't have the world's biggest book collection. I've probably given away, well, I did the Marie Kondo, I gave away over 600 books, and I had about 15 books at the end of that. Of course, I've much added to that collection since then, so I know I have at least 100 books, but probably not much more than that. And it's time to get more gone. And I actually have a stack here of these books. I'll show you. Oh, they're heavy. All these books, because not only does my physical library have physical copies of these books, but I actually recently, I want to say it was in April or May, just listened to, not Midnight Sun, because it took me a lot to get into that, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I think everyone thought that we all should have enjoyed it. At least I didn't. So I'm probably never ever going to read that one again or listen to it on audiobook, but I actually did listen to the main series all on audiobook again around April, I think it was. And I think I'm good for a while, So why have, this much of my shelf taken up by Twilight books that I could easily, quickly, and effortlessly get on my Libby app to listen to an audiobook, or if I just had to hold it in my hand, I could go to any free little library out there and find one. And yeah, or the physical library and just grab a physical copy off the shelf, I feel like we need one more. I'm going on all these tangents. So you might even, because the energy's telling, you might even be trying to focus on a decluttering or a purging or something, and then you get sidetracked. And kind of classic ADHD with me is like, I'll go to put a thing in we call it the white towel garbage, because it's a white garbage can that we put all our dirty towels in. So one of my kids, I'm like, I'll throw this in the white towel garbage. They know that means the towel hamper. But I'll go put like a dirty wash rag or a dish rag in there, and then I'll see that, oh, my load of laundry is done. So let me rotate the laundry and I'll fold this real quick. And even though like I had the water running in the sink to do a load of dishes and realized that my dish towel was dirty and was, going to put it away, and it's like I can't just complete something. I'm like spiraling to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And like by the end of the day, it looks like nothing got done, because yes, I did a little here, did a little there. And I try to stop myself like, oh, that is a dirty dish towel. I will actually take that later. I am focused right now on filling the sink and getting these dishes into soak so that I can, get this going today, or, whatever it is. So you might just have to be very conscious about sticking to one thing, or, setting a timer or a deadline, like start to finish. Let's get this thing done. All right. Oh yeah. And Mercury, yes, I was going to mention that. Thank you for reminding me. Mercury went direct today, and do you know how excited I am? You do not know. You do not know how excited I am. I'm very excited, but let's just be honest here. Mercury takes, when Mercury's in the microwave, it kind of takes a few weeks. Let's be honest, weeks, 2 full weeks, I've noticed a lot of the time, for it to feel like you're getting your stride, your momentum back. So over these next 2 weeks, if you're still feeling a bit Mercury microwaved, Mercury Gatorade, Mercury retrograde, whatever we want to call it, just know that it's not you. That's very much a thing. So that one's upside down for whatever reason. Let's get one more card. Anything else we need to know? Yeah, it usually takes, for sure, at least a couple days and up to 2 weeks, I have found, for the most part. And then it's really cooking back through those degrees that it just recently retrograded through. And you might even have new insights, new epiphanies on things that happened when Mercury went first over those degrees, then retrograded back over those degrees, and is now for a third time in not very long going right back over them. You may have decided to switch things up 2, 3, maybe even 4 different times. But we have here universe. And this to me feels or looks kind of like almost like synapses in the brain is kind of what it's like, firing of synapses in the brain. But there's also neurons in your gut as well, which you guys know me in my like gut research lately, so I'm like all up on that. Yes, there's also neurons in your gut, and when you can clear out the clutter and the bad bacteria and all the parasites and fun things that are not supposed to be in there, you can actually really tune in your intuition much more. And it's so magic. I've been finding just so much just effortless and deeper connection just to my own inner knowing than I had before. And it feels so good. And I'm also still doing the diatomaceous earth to clear the parasites because we don't want those. And last one, self-exploration, fairy tales and myths. There might even be a fairy tale, a myth, some fiction you're reading or watching, consuming through gaming, whatever, that is leading you to a self kind of awareness, self-actualization, self-exploration, tidbit, nugget, epiphany, aha moment, something that you're seeing in some sort of myth or fairy tale or TV show, game that you're playing, whatever it is, you're learning something about yourself. But self-exploration, this is just to allow yourself to almost be like a kid in a candy store with what is it you want? What is it you desire? How do you want to be spending your time? Because yes, I know as adults, a lot of our time goes to people, places, things that maybe we don't always want to be doing, but adulting. But there's also that time that we have to be the ones, again, with those boundaries, to make sure that we are getting proper nourishment of our own dreams, our own happiness, our own abundance. And we have make a wish on the back of the deck and listen. We can see that. There we go. So yes, listen to your own intuition. The universe, that universe card we had a moment ago right here, is speaking to you. So listen. There's a message here, and make a wish because, life's too short to just allow life to happen to us. Let's have it happen for us. Yeah. All right. So that is our collective message tonight. And I'm pretty sure we still have one donation, which we're going to get into momentarily. Yes. One donation for one question, full read for Katie tonight. And don't go away, because at the very least, we also still have our regular giveaway and our drawing coming up tonight. So don't go away. Where did this one go? Over here. All right, grab a quick drink of water. So I'm going to put Katie on this list since I did not do that yet. And Katie, just let me know that you're here. There she is. She's here. Perfect. Let's get into it. And I'm going to click over here, see if she posts her question over here. All right. So I hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you so much for asking. I would like a message from Stacy, please. Thank you. All right. Let's tune in. Oh, I should put all of these back. Oh, welcome. I'm Schleep. Is that how we say your name? Welcome. I'm glad you were able to catch us. Yeah, we're 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Wednesdays and 11 a.m. Mountain Time on Fridays. Those are the 2 days that I'm live currently, and for the most part, that's the schedule in case, or unless something is going on where a kid has a basketball game or something on a Wednesday, then I'll move it. But at least for the closely foreseeable future, we're back to our regular content schedule. Alessa, oh, okay, welcome. Good to see you. It has been a while, hasn't it? I hope you're doing well. All right, so Katie. Message from Stacy, and I just flipped a bunch of them. So, but I don't feel for some reason those were part of your message. So let's shuffle a couple times really well. Tuning in to Stacy's true spirit and Katie's true spirit message from Stacy to Katie. What does Stacy want Katie to know right now? And we have here the world. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. So there's been a cycle completed that you are now ready to move forward in a new beginning or a new idea, a new project. So this could be just a renewal of your friendship, being able to maybe make a time to hang out now that you have each other's numbers, something like this. So what else does Stacy want Katie to know? Message from Stacy to Katie. All right. And we have here the Seven of Wands. Witches should hold each other accountable. And this is not nefarious. This is not negative. This really is just about following through, saying you're going to call someone and doing it. Saying, hey, we need to get together, and actually making a plan to get together, because that's something I'm guilty of a lot. One of my youngest sons, like best friends, his mom and I really vibe. We really like feel like on a soul level we get each other, but we don't always make the time for us as well to hang out, while it's usually her kid over here or my kid over at her house. And we've just decided enough's enough of us saying, yeah, one day, we just need to, the kids are going back to school. We're going to do it. So it's about just following through, making that plan, making it happen. All right. So there's this element of enough's enough. Let's make this thing happen. Let's get together. Let's hang out. Let's go get coffee, or, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. We also have the Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. So there might be a gift. I don't know if there's a birthday or an anniversary or something coming up, or something to be celebrated. I don't even know about something. I just saw kids trick-or-treating. So I don't even know what that is pertaining to. If that's actual Halloween, you and Stacy get together with your kids to go trick-or-treating together. I don't know if that's literal or more figuratively speaking. But we also have Seven of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So it's about kind of narrowing down, what sounds like fun to do. And of course, there's an unlimited amount of things that we can go do with a friend or meet someone somewhere. So it's just a matter of making an idea, making a plan, or getting an idea, making a plan, and then sticking to that plan, scheduling it, making it happen. So that's her message, is let's just narrow this down and figure it out. And there also may be a gift she wants to give you, whether that's a piece of advice, a bracelet, a little plant. I don't know. It could be anything. But there's maybe even just being in her presence does feel like a gift. It could be more metaphorically speaking. But let's just see what other messages Stacey has for Katie. Making it happen. I just keep hearing make it happen, make it happen. Skip the ad. No, YouTube, I'm not interested in you putting ads on my live streams. We've been through this. Healing waters. So I don't know if there is some sort of spa or pedicures, doing pedicures together. Maybe one or the other of you is going to pay for both of you to go get a pedicure. My treat, let's do this. Something like that. It's a very healing, just feels very relaxing, very zen kind of energy. Some of these are just upside down. I think it's Wrigley in here messing around, and he will, he'll pull cards for himself. As you guys know, he will do that sometimes on the live streams. He'll pull cards for himself and then put them in reverse. So, all right, what else does Stacy need Katie to know? Message from Stacy to Katie. Sun and stars. Maybe even going somewhere where you are observing the sky. Or because they have a planetarium here in town at the university where you can they'll tell you kind of on the schedule on the website, what's going on. And this is kind of the vibe of this room color scheme. I love that. It's matching. The yellow on this side, the pink on this side, and then kind of the darker colors down here. Isn't that funny? But yeah, maybe even, I don't know if one or the other of you is interested, even maybe to astrology, or running your charts and just learning astrology together, or talking about it, bonding about it, something like this. Or maybe one or the other of you are asking for each other's birth information just to see how compatible as friends, but literally going to a planetarium, or, they even have if you're not too inundated with lights in the city, we'll have meet on this mountain road and we're all gonna observe, this phenomenon. And I know we had the Perseids, I never know how to say that correctly, meteor shower not that long ago, but I'm pretty sure that's all well and over by now. But there's something, Perseids, I don't remember how you pronounce it. but there may be some other astrological alignment or transit that's going to be visible. And I'm trying to recall. I know that Virgo. Yes, it's in Virgo right now. I do believe in Vedic astrology. Venus will be crossing into Libra soon. I want to say, because a lot of times I like to pay attention when Venus crosses my ascendant, which is last degree Virgo or first degree of Libra, depending on the Ayanamsha you're using. And it's about to cross, and it's Spika Nakshatra either way. Or Spika is the fixed star, and it's Chitra Nakshatra either way. But there might be even a common star that you have in your birth chart, something like that. Oh, a nice view of the sky here, always out, ways out from the city. Yeah, maybe you're even just like having drinks or hanging out on a patio or at a place, at a bistro, at a, at one or the other of each other's houses, and you're just watching the stars, hanging out. It could be something as simple as that, or just talking astrology, talking more metaphysical, spiritual topics for sure as well. All right, I feel like we need one more. Mindful message. Yeah, planets aligning. Yeah. Something about it's happening today. Oh, interesting. I wonder what big planetary alignment is going on today. I don't know that I know that, if there is anything. And I did have my notes for August still sitting here because I'm not throwing them away. Yeah, I know after August 23rd, Mercury is now in Cancer, no longer malefically afflicted. Things calm down now. Mercury in its own nakshatra of Ashlesha aspect, Rahu, forward, future, and focus. Forward focus, future. Future and forward focus. Yes. Serpent energy, Kundalini, and hidden wisdom coming to the surface. Okay, I think that's all I have, at least for on my little note here, which I can now throw away because we're solidly almost out of August, and definitely the date that I have is before right now. So, oh, I almost made it. Not quite. It landed on my little shelf over there. All right, last closing message for Katie from Stacy. This is Stacy's advice or mindful message to you from her. And we had some fall into the chair, but I feel like it's this one. All right, so we have together on the back of the deck here in the clump that fell. So together, working together. All right, so this is the card, though, that kind of fell into the lap. So her personal message to you is personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. And I think that's just her saying to be authentic, be yourself. You don't have to be anyone different than who you are for her to vibe with you. I really love that. It's a Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury align with the moon. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the moon is very transitory compared to all the other planets. It takes, 27 to 28 days to go all the way around the zodiac wheel, so to speak. But yeah, fastest moving planet, if we want to call it a planet. It's more of a, if we're being real honest, I think it's a satellite or something else. but it's still very prevalent in this matrix system, for sure, for sure. All right, so I think that is our only donation, but do not let me forget, we're going to enter Katie 2 times into our big candle glow box giveaway. And if you're missing it, candles. Enter to win. You will get 2. This is a 4-ounce candle. So you're going to get 2 custom 8-ounce candles, container candles of your choosing. There's one of them. Here's one of them. I have to smell every one because they just smell so good. Oh, this was like a self-care kind of glow up, feeling good on the inside and outside, beauty kind of candle. And then this one is the road opener. Open roads or clear blockages to anything that is standing in the way of you and your success. Candle giveaway. But Katie, you, I think, have the most entries into these candle. And these are not the ones you're getting gifted. You will be the one to decide. Whoever's winning will be the one to decide what it is you're going to get in this candle box. And the way to win said candle glow box, whatever we're calling this thing, is when you donate for a reading, an $11 reading, which is my kind of lowest reading here, or easiest port of entry, is $11.11. Will buy you one entry into the giveaway. And then, of course, when this giveaway is done, it'll be the Friday before the harvest moon, which is also the eclipse. And I did not realize that at the time. Makes perfect sense. But anyhow, I digress. But every 11/11 reading will buy you one entry. And that Friday before the harvest moon is on September 17th or 18th, depending where you're at in the world. So I think it's about the 13th or the 12th, somewhere in there, that we'll be pulling the winner. And I'll be getting with the winner. I'll have to announce it at least in the description. So just know I'll build it up till that day when we get there. I mean, it's not that very far away. But I will let you guys know. Those of you that have entered, just keep a keen eye on that Friday live stream before the harvest moon. That's when we're pulling our winner. And of course, I'll timestamp who the winner is and all that stuff and how you can claim your prize. But yes, let's enter Katie two more times. How exciting. We're going to use these ones. Cut off the sticky part so none of them are sticking together. So for every one card read, as I call it, even though it's never one card with me, let's be honest. Every one card read you donate for, you get one entry into the drawing for the candle glow box giveaway that will be drawn the winner of around September 12th, 13th, whatever that. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. That's right. It's a Friday the 13th. But you get 2 8-ounce candles and then 2 of my little homemade pillar candles that are reversal candles. A money reversal, meaning anything that is standing in your way of abundance, finances, resources, getting that opportunity to bring more income in, whatever it is. It clears the road for that. And also a general reversal spell candle, which will clear the road of anything that you set as a specific intention, or if you just want to, in general, anything that, either known or unknown to you that is standing in your way in life, in any regard, be it very personal reason, or, if you just want to completely clear some person's energy from your life, you can use it for that. It's your candle. You do whatever, whoever wins anyway. You do what you want with it. Okay. So we have here, I actually cut these super small and I want them all to be the right. I thought for some reason I used this, but I did not. So I'm going to use these bigger pieces. We'll use these other ones I just cut for the giveaway and drawing coming up in a moment. But first, let's get Katie entered into the candle glow box giveaway, or whatever it is we're calling it. All right, here we go. So, yes, this is a much bigger surface area for Katie's entries. Okay. There we go. Now I just need to cut them in a couple more pieces here. There we are. So write her name, enter her in. All right, so Katie R going in once, Katie R going in again. All right, we now have, I think, 11 names in here, which is not that many. That's like a little less than 10% chance of winning if you have one entry. But Katie, fun fact, I think has 4 entries in here. So you have a pretty, at least at this point, have a pretty good chance of winning this beast. Yes. So fun. You like the candles? I'm glad. Yeah, I'm partial. I love this one. It smells like, I'm calling it high-end sunscreen like scent, but not that synthetic coconut that just makes me gag. It's a very subtle coconut, but there's all sorts of other stuff going on as well that just feels such clean, and it almost smells like, not in a creepy or weird way, but like your skin when you're in the sun, like, and you smell your skin, it just smells so good and fresh, like after a nice shower and you're out in nature and you just smell natural and beautiful. I don't know. It's hard to put these scents into words. I don't know what it is, but this one was my niece's favorite. She loved this one so much. I think it's fun. And of course, if you have any ideas for color schemes, scents, what you want it to look like, what the intention is for the spell, or if you just want like general good vibes, you don't want to use it as a spell candle, your choice. It's your choice. Whoever wins, whoever wins. And then this is the little 4-ounce candle. So fun. And then the fall themed candles that I have on the thumbnail of this live stream, those were gifts for my nephews. That the one in the top corner of the thumbnail is a maple walnut pancake scent. And I like a gourmand kind of scent if it doesn't smell synthetic or fake. There's something about a lot of commercial candles. I can just smell the syntheticness or the fakeness or the chemicals. I can smell it. I do not get that with these Candle Science scents and fragrance oils that I use, because they're all clean, natural, they're free of all the toxins. Yes, they're still lab created, obviously, but they just don't have that disgusting synthetic undertone that I smell on pretty much every commercial candle. My mom says I'm weird because years and years ago, I'm like, does that not smell like chemicals to you? She's like, it smells fine. What are you talking about? So she'd make fun of me that I had a weird nose way back. I'm talking like 15, 20 years ago, a long time ago. But yeah, she'd use up the Scentsy things, and I'm like, that one smells synthetic. That one smells synthetic. That one smells all right. That one, garbage. So if you're someone who doesn't really smell the syntheticness of, commercial candles, you definitely will not smell it from my candles, because I would not let something like that go out the door from my house. I just would not want to put my name or stamp of approval on that for weird reasons, I guess. But I like natural. I like clean, or as clean and as natural as one can get. That's my vibe. That's my jam. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let me just triple double check we don't have any other donations or people that want to be entered tonight to win the candle glow box, or the glow box, or the glow up candle box. I don't know what we're calling it. Something with those words in it, maybe. Not that it really matters. It's just you guys know what it is, so that's all that matters. I'm not advertising it anywhere. It's not like a monthly subscription where it has to have a name. Nothing like that. So that is our last donation. So let's do our giveaway. Different giveaway, shifting gears. To enter this giveaway, if you are new or forgot how this goes, or it's been a while, or you've already been here, you can just kind of tune me out for the next minute or two. All you have to do is determine, or guess, or whatever way feels best to you, determine what tarot card I just pulled out of this tarot deck. What tarot card do I have here? And you can have as many guesses or determinations as you want. Just type it out in the chat, as many different cards as you feel that this might be. Yeah, just start typing it out. Unlimited guesses. But if we're going and no one's getting it, of course I'll narrow it down and let you know the suit, or if it's a major arcana or whatever it is. So go ahead. Ball's in your court. First person to determine what this is will win a free reading right now. Yay! I know what I'll do. If no one gets the card, I will cover what the card is and just show you the picture, because we did draw this card earlier. So that in and of itself is a hint. We did draw this card earlier during our collective reading. This was one of those tarot cards that we pulled. So if you remember, or were here for that, you have a leg up in the competition. Sometimes one time I accidentally said, it's the magician. I was going to say it was a major arcana, but I said, it's the magician. It's not the magician this time, so there's your one on. One little hint for you. All right. Okay, so I'm going to turn the card around and let you look at it with me covering up what it says. If you can remember what this card is, it's kind of an unusual spin on the traditional meaning of this card. And maybe some counting could help you out. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. Katie. Katie has won. It is the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So go ahead and congratulations, Katie. Go ahead and post a question that you would like an answer to in the chat. And Katie, and also everybody else here that wants to be entered, you've never won so far. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I could have sworn you have, but maybe it's just because you've, donated for readings, and that's why I've done readings for you. But look at all those names, y'all. There's a lot of names in there. And we're about to add some more. So if you would like to be entered into our perpetual drawing, and I call it the perpetual drawing because even if your name is not drawn at this live stream, it will be in here until I either chuck this whole thing and decide we're done doing this, or your name gets pulled out. Those are the only two ways that your name's coming out of here. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we just are able to keep going and going and going, and your name will eventually come out of here. And you don't even have to watch each live stream. You may have to click on each live stream just to check the top pinned comment to see if you were not present. And it will say, I'll leave a timestamp that will say drawing winner, your name if you won and were not here, and then the timestamp that you can click right to go to your reading. So you don't even have to watch the live stream or try to find it somewhere in the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, however long the live stream is. You don't even have to go search for it. I will pin it if you're not there. If you are there, I won't have to pin it because you'll be there and we'll just deliver your reading. So if you click on a live stream and it doesn't have a pinned comment or a drawing winner, that meant that the drawing winner was present. So here we go. Let's put a 777 in the chat if you would like to be entered into the drawing. Now I will start writing names as I see them come in the chat. Okay. 777. And then we're going to also get into Katie's question. But before we do Katie's question, we will pull a winner after we enter everybody. And then we will do Katie's question. And then who we did pull for the winner, we will do a one card. You don't need a question for that. It's just whatever needs to come out. But the giveaway winner, I say, since they are here, guaranteed they are here, they get to pick the question that's answered. If you're a drawing winner, whether you're here or not, I just kind of leave it open to you to kind of set the intention that whatever question you have will be answered by the cards we pull. Okay, so here we go, Katie R. Let's add Katie R. And we also have Diana. Let's get her on there. Let me get your name correctly. Charbonneau. Is that how we say that? I hope I'm saying that correctly. At least I wrote it correctly, so that's good. Brandy Lynn. You'll see how little these little strips of paper are I cut for for that giveaway right there. I think that's it so far anyway. So we got 3 entries or 3 people. Last call, go ahead and put a 777 in the chat. Even if you were not here to guess or use your intuition for the giveaway portion, you can still be entered. So there's Diana's entry going into the pouch. We've got Katie R going in. Oh, nope. Let's try that again. There we go. And Brandy Lynn going in. Okay, last call to be entered into this pouch for tonight's draw anyway. All right. I'm mixing, I'm mashing, mixing. I mean, look at this. I'm not pulling the winner yet, but look at that thick clump. Me just trying to grab one name. Thick clump. I need to upgrade. All right. Here we go. Here's the winner. Pika Lee! She is not here this evening that I know of. If you are here, Pika Lee, just give us a shout and we will know you're here. But otherwise, we will timestamp that for her. So congrats, Pika Lee. Congrats, Katie. Yay. And of course, right, lottery popper. I know, right? We could just have the little thing blow the papers up and whatever one sticks to the tape that we tape at the top or something. I don't know. I could probably have my my older son, he's in some engineering classes in school. Have him fashion us up something. I don't know. Knowing my luck, 10 people would stick to it. I'm like, well, we're here for the next 2 hours. Let's do this thing. So funny. All right. That would be fun. That would be cool. Yeah, we'd have to make it a very small piece of tape, so only one name would stick to it. You could probably like reverse engineer a vacuum and have it like blow instead of suck, right? Oh, I almost made it. All right, so let's get to Katie's question. Does Stacy think about contacting me? All right, so here we do have this is the card you use to do this reading. Oh, and we're lagging. Can you guys see me? Can you see me? Oh no. Oh no. At least on my end, my chat is freezing. So maybe, oh, not my chat, my screen, my video. Can you see me? I am freezing. Oh, I think we're back. Maybe it's still a bit laggy. Okay, it's laggy. Okay. Sometimes when that happens, the voice can be all chopped up too. And I kind of do really want Katie to get her reading. So maybe we'll just take a quick drink of water and see if we can clear up this little thing here. There was a rattle, but I see it. Okay. I think we're back. I see myself in real time. I'm not lagging behind or frozen. Okay. I just heard that song Frozen by Madonna. It's from like the mid 90s. No, kind of later 90s, I think. If I could melt your heart, something, I don't know. The song I know the song is called Frozen and it's by Madonna. Not one of her early works, but like later 90s, I think. Maybe early 2000s, somewhere in there. I don't know. We were talking about me freezing and then that song just, so there it is. I don't know if that's a message for Katie or anyone else. But anyway, the fact that you have the 10 of Pentacles to, and of course they want to put an ad, distract. No, don't pull my viewers away from our fun live stream. We don't need to watch ads. All right. So she's looking very meditative, contemplative. She's, I mean, sometimes I think she's almost sad in this card, like, this is my life. But to me, when this comes to you, it's like maybe you are kind of the distraction from her kind of ho-hum life or the life that she's just kind of over. She's just kind of like, I'm just over the way things are going in my life. I need a friend. I need someone I can, vibe with, hang out with, share like my secrets with, like that kind of vibe is what I get. But as far as her thinking about contacting you, let's get a card on that. So we have Temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations. So it's definitely crossed her mind. I really do feel it's crossed her mind. This one wants to come out as well. But the Hermit, it's like there's no reason to be embarrassed or shy about it. But it's like she's maybe, I don't know if she is very witchy, but she's maybe even asked her pendulum, should I reach out to Katie? Should I, obviously she does think about you. We've established that. And there are vibes, definitely vibes there. But there's something holding her back. It's not you. It's not even her really, but it's just, I guess, circumstance. Feeling like, well, what if this? What if that? Like almost like borrowing trouble or, getting sidetracked maybe at times. But this is like the easiest things. Like she's like sitting here thinking about it, but then her phone's right there. She could literally just text or call or reach out in whatever way and just say, hey, what's up? And read the room, just say what's up, hang out on the phone, and then kind of feel or read the room with you to see if you would be up to hang out. And I do feel you would, right? Like I do feel you would. So I think she's like debating or maybe has even picked up her phone to contact you, but got distracted or kind of got like nervous about it for whatever reason. But let's just see what's with the distraction or the nervousness or the shyness. Why is Stacy feeling nervous or shy to reach out? Why does she feel that way? The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. It's an illusion. It really does feel like there's really nothing to be concerned about or worried about or shy or nervous or embarrassed about. But it's like she can't get. It might be that she just in general at times has trouble contacting or being that one to initiate contact with someone. And then once like a connection is established, she has no issue with that. But just getting the ball rolling, I think is her hardest sticking point. Is she might play it over and over in her head or, it could go this way, it could go that way. She might say this, they may do that. But it's like, just pick up the damn phone and call. Like it's easy, right? I mean, it's easy, but like for someone who gets in their head about it, it's like the hardest thing. So it to me doesn't feel like there's an actual reason behind other than her own blockages or stumbling points or even feelings that she has, her just being afraid to explore those maybe. Is this because she's afraid of any feelings she might have because she is married? Is that why? Is that why? King of Pentacles. True success isn't just about money. It's about happiness too. Thanks for supporting. Yeah, it's like that betrayal. She doesn't want to be a cheater or like a betrayal. Like even if it's just seeking like an emotional connection with someone who's not, because I think she has tried or is trying. Ooh, I have like almost like two eyes looking out of the clouds where the sun is looking out. Do you see it? It almost just looks like one giant cloud right here. Right here. But in real person, it looks like one eye and wait, I'm looking outside. Let me watch the screen. It looks like I'm not doing it right. One eye and two eyes. There's a distinct separation in person that looks like this. It almost looks like this, but it's not showing up on here. So it's like she may be stalking your social media, not like in a creepy way. I'm getting it reminds me of this. Like this is what it looks like. It's almost like a little alien kind of thing. Let's see. So this, and then a little dot dot where there's a space and a nose, and then another little, like that's what the clouds look like. But you just saw a glob, I think. That's what they look like. Literally. Let me try to take a picture of it before it's starting to shift really bad. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. We're going to capture it. I hope. Maybe. Well, this is definitely better than what that was saying. And I don't know why this is so dang important. It's not. It's not. So why? I don't know. Maybe it is for whatever reason. Oh, the stargazing. Can you guys kind of see it? It's still not showing up as great because it has shifted a bit, but oh, that sun is bright now. Stargazing, stars and the sun and stars, I think it was in your card. Maybe you're sending each other like pics. Like, did you see that in the clouds? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. That was cool. Something like that. Oh no, skip ads, skip ads, skip ad. Go away, ads. I accidentally pushed mute. Sorry. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, Jessica. I appreciate that. So what I was saying is strength and resilience, and we also have follow your dreams. So it may take her a bit to build up the strength or the courage to reach out. And when she does, she's gonna almost be like, well, why didn't I just do this all along? Like, that was easy. I could have done this. Like, so I think it just may take her a while. So if you would rather hear from her sooner than later, Katie, you're gonna have to be the one to reach out. And that might help break the ice for her to just not feel so, I guess, awkward or embarrassed about it, maybe. Something like that. Any advice for Katie in dealing with Stacy? If Stacy is feeling maybe a little guilty or, confused, conflicted about her feelings, any advice for Katie regarding Stacy's confusion or conflicting? Life purpose, manifest your dreams. And that other card said follow your dreams. So if this feels right to you, reach out. If it feels like you want to pull back, pull back. But just follow your heart. If you feel like she's part of your purpose, yeah. And then acceptance, the cycle of life. So things are shifting, that wheel energy. Things are shifting to where, and then we have moon lore, ebb and flow. Things are shifting. Yes. It's like ebb and flow too with the wheel, when it's on top and then it's on the bottom and then it's on top again, it's on the bottom. Cycles. And all this talk of moon and then the sun peeking through, like eyeballs looking through, sun and stars and moon. They're all kind of going on, right? So there may even be a planetary alignment that you are waiting for. I don't know if you're purposely waiting for it or you just realize, oh my gosh, it's the eclipse today and now we're hanging out or something like that. There may be literal, like the stars aligning to get you guys to meet up or contact or hang out. But I just really do feel it's going to be you initiating that contact just because of her just kind of internal hangups. It's not even anything about you or about her. Maybe kind of her morals or just wanting to do right by her husband or what have you, but things are shifting. There's a dynamic shifting. And I think you're going to be the one to initiate it to make things kind of open up. All right, so I'm going to write down Pika Lee. Pika Lee, you won the drawing tonight at 1:15. Well, it was before that, but 1:15. 25-ish, somewhere in there. Pika Lee, we drew your name out of the perpetual drawing bag tonight. So here we go. We're going to pull a few cards for you. If you would like to pause it, since I don't think you're here, you can go ahead and pause it and we will and think of that question in your mind and see if this answers it for you. Or if you just would like to leave it open in general, you can do that as well. So let's just see anything Pika Lee needs to know at this time or in regards to any questions she may have. Pika Lee. And we have here Knight of Wands. You're ready to move. So if you were looking for a yes or no answer, you get a big yes here, meaning positive yes. Or if you're hoping for a no, you get a no, kind of like that. But this is forward momentum. This is feeling excited about something, feeling very passionate and like this renewed sense of purpose is coming up very soon. It may already be happening. Something you're excited about. This is not just like, oh, let me get on my motorcycle and drive. Like, yeah, let's do this thing. Let's see. Let's see a mindful message for Pika Lee. Get them all, yeah. Woo! Okay, it kind of slipped to the floor, slippery energy. Funny, Katie, if you're still here, look, the eyeballs looking just the same, like, we just got an eyeball, like, in the clouds, peeking through message for Katie R. So there may be something also pertinent to that for you. If you want to just scroll back a little bit before your reading started, Pika Lee, we talked all about it. I even took a screen. I tried to show with the webcam. I took a screenshot or a picture with my phone and even typed in the chat the little thing there. Very funny. But this says conscious focus. So back to your message, Pika Lee. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking of or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. And I think you're just choosing joy. Like that's really what this looks like in work, in play, in your relationships. Like you're just choosing joy. You're choosing to feel excited, try new things, feel inspired, but it's going to take a lot of conscious focus, conscious effort on your part to make that, expansion. Skip ads, go away. So you may be like bombarded with distractions or have to really set some firm boundaries or something to be able to consciously focus on what it is you want to experience, especially when it comes to your own happiness and joy. A lot of times we have to make our own happiness and joy. We can't rely on others to do it or just that the universe at large is going to make us always happy, always joyful. We have to make an almost conscious effort daily to be in joy and all that. So I hope that resonated for you, Pika Lee. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight, my lovely friends. I will be back here Friday. Kids are back in school tomorrow. So I'm going to take the day off tomorrow. But Friday, you best believe I will be seeing you, my friends, on Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to do a pick a card style reading. So join us for that. I'm always excited to do those. I just want to ease in back tonight with a collective since I did miss Friday because my mom was here. But I will not miss this coming Friday. So I will see you then. Thanks again, you guys, so much for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see each and every one of you right back here at Harmony Portal Tarot Live Check you next time. All right, you guys. Bye.